the scheming woman intentionally stuck out her foot to trip the little girl. But, unexpectedly, in the moment the girl fell, she touched the woman's pulse, and immediately pointed at her, saying she wouldn't live past 3 days, because in 3 days, her blood vessels would burst and she would die. The scheming woman thought the little girl was cursing her, so she scolded her on the spot. When the girl saw that the woman didn't believe her, she helplessly left. However, just 3 days later, the scheming woman suddenly collapsed on the ground. Doctors diagnosed her with massive blood vessel rupture, and the hospital's medical technology was powerless. At this moment, the scheming woman remembered the girl's words. She knew the girl could save her life, so she had her assistant bring the girl over. But the girl didn't want to save her life, unless the scheming woman confessed to the crime she committed 7 years ago. Otherwise, today would be her last day. It turned out the scheming woman was the girl's mother's younger sister. 7 years ago, the girl's mother suffered from severe bleeding during childbirth, and an unscrupulous doctor was playing games instead of helping. This was all arranged by her scheming younger sister, who bribed the doctor. She had done it on purpose. The scheming woman wanted to take everything from her sister, and the woman's husband didn't come to the hospital because he was deceived by the scheming woman. He thought his wife was having an affair, and the woman kept explaining that she was innocent. At that moment, the nurse discovered that the baby in the woman's womb was facing oxygen deprivation. In order to save the child, the woman helplessly signed the divorce agreement, and when the scheming woman saw that her goal had been achieved, she quickly pretended to call her brother-in-law, asking him if he wanted to keep the child. But she played a pre-recorded message, telling the doctor to give up on the child. Then she called the brother-in-law again, telling him that the woman had signed the divorce agreement and was ready to break up with him. Unable to bear the blow, the man had a car accident. 7 years passed in the blink of an eye. The woman returned triumphantly from abroad, and with her came her 2 genius children. Her daughter was skilled in all kinds of medicine, and there was no illness she couldn't cure. Her son was the CEO of an international corporation. The woman's return was to settle the score for what happened years ago. She first took her children back home, and her adoptive parents were shocked when they saw her. They had thought she died during childbirth, but little did they know, the woman had been helped by a benefactor, and now she had returned in luxury to seek revenge for what they had done to her. The adoptive mother said that the company was now controlled by the scheming woman, and that the woman had no right to appear before them. She then slapped the woman across the face. The girl tried to protect her, but was also pushed to the ground. Seeing his sister and mother being mistreated, the little boy immediately called his security team, and had them pin the adoptive parents to the ground. At that moment, the scheming woman returned, pushing the CEO along.